Alright, let's go. Let's continue. Also, I've been having this thing for like the past 2 days. Does anyone know, like, okay, have you guys ever felt like a crinkling feeling in your nose? Like it makes like a popping noise and you feel like you're, like the inside of your nostrils like crinkling a little bit? Like it only lasts for a couple seconds. Kinda. Yeah, cause I've been having that like the last 2 days. Is that like a sickness is coming sign? Is that like a get ready, Elio, you're gonna get sick? I'm assuming you don't mean like a cold, so I don't know what you mean. Okay, so it might be that I'm getting sick. It might be my nose telling me that I'm sick. No, I don't want to get sick. Anyway, I guess this part doesn't have music. Okay. Now, Chairman Winner, you will tell this court everything you know about Miss Ringer. You're already sick, Elio, because you're a sick man. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You're calling me perverted? That would be true. Everything I know about Miss Ringer. If the shoe fits. If the shoey is filled with a drink, then swallow it. Young Rosie was a member of the committee, of course. Yeah, how does the game audio sound, chat? If the shoe-billed horn fits, get decapitated. No, I'm the perv here, don't you forget it. Hentai man. More like... hentai man, no. Not enough for me to listen to Gavel overruling me. Okay, good. More like ecchi man, not hentai man. Hentai man's bad name, bad civilization. Ecchi man. Give that nickname to a chatter. Okay, and then hentai. But we never really had any personal interactions, at least not that I remember. Actually, Twi's nickname would be Zako. Manzai man, more like Manzai plan to be a perv. At least call me hentai. I had no motive to murder that poor girl whatsoever. And I have absolutely no idea why she was after me. So, you don't mean to accept your part in any of this? Of course he doesn't. He isn't guilty. Oh, he is so guilty. How could he be? He's my dad. The winner of winners. The winners of getting a seat right in jail, yes. That's very kind of you, Eustace. But you'll need more than mere words if you plan to cover for me. Right. You got it. I won't let them pin this on you. I believe in you, Dad. You'll beat Edgeworth. I know you will. The name's Bond. Bondage. they need to have a character named that in a future Ace Attorney game. Elliot, my face is in both my hands. I send you a fucking stupid line I just had to read. What? Let me see. He said, killing you would be baka. Let's stop fighting and be friends. What is this from? Is this from a VN? What is this? Nani o? What is this from? This guy... That's from Disgaea 7. NIS! Nisa! Stop it! He really loves his dad, huh? Yeah, you know what? That does sound like a NIS America game translation. That sounds like something they'd say in, like, Hyperdimension Neptunia. But that's no excuse for him to ignore his father's crimes. No matter how much he respects him. Regardless of their station in life, all criminals will be made to atone for their sins in time. To be fair, the character is a weeb. Oh, is that the one girl you sent me an image of before? With the sunglasses? This won't be easy on Mr. Winner. I don't think you were here for Mega Man Battle Network 1. But here's a curse/blessed fact for you about Mega Man Battle Network 1. Oh? Yeah? But it has to be done. We can't let his father get away with this. I'm gonna flay you alive, little man.
Hold it!
As a member of the committee, you must at least have been familiar with her face. Sure, but that's about all. What do you mean? I saw her every once in a while. You're like co-workers.
Hold it!
Are you sure? So you're saying you barely knew the victim at all? That's exactly what I'm saying, my boy, yes. Why, I never even knew about that burn mark on her hand. Hold on. You didn't. Hold on. Hold on. Do we have anything? Do we have anything that we can prove wrong with this statement? Nope. Also, wait. Why is the IS-7 incident case file here? Why is this still here? This isn't the case anymore. There. You are never allowed to complain about someone getting filtered by Gatsuo and not playing Tales of Vesperia again. I played it enough for everyone. Didn't even play with me once either. You can parsec Steam Remote Play it, but I heard Steam Remote Play might be a little janky. Yeah, probably because you'll need to use it. Thank you for playing Vesperia, Dwarf. I appreciate it a lot. He even did all the side quests and everything. I was not expecting him to do every side quest. Every side quest, every secret mission, both optional dungeons. Well, every side quest I could reasonably do. Yeah, you did more than me. I didn't even bother to do the secret missions. So you're more of a gamer at Vesperia than I am. Miss Mari's measurements are 33, 22, 33. Might have already known this as it was needed for a quiz in MMB N1. But for reference, Chun-Li's measurements in Street Fighter 2 were 34, 22, 35. Very close to Miss Mari. Oh, damn. She must have some thighs on her then. I didn't do all of the 200 mans in the arena, but that seems like it sucks. Yes, I would love to play as Estelle, alone. Seems like Elio is less of a gamer. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I never bother with secret missions or anything. If I get it, I get it. Which I tend to not get. Basically, what I'm saying is, fan artists, please, you gotta start drawing Mari as Chun-Li. Gotta get on it. It unlocked the only Yuri costume I felt like wearing. Well, that's... I like using one of his cameo costumes. Check this shit out. Yeah, I love that. I love that little... I love that. It's so cute. I love that Rapida has that. It's so cute. You didn't. What were your thoughts anyway, Dwarf? Now that you're done with Vesperia, what in general are your feelings for it? That's the most important look for the most important character. I mean, what's the point? You get to know someone, but before you know it, they're gone. Elio, you're fucking going live notification. Oh, you just saw that? I haven't eaten. I don't want to have critical thoughts right now. Give me a bit. Okay. No worries. Elio wants to look at my teeth. Yeah, hi. Let me see the molars. Hey, bestie. Let me look at the molars. Takes me a bit for my phone to send Twitch notifications. It's always a welcome surprise, right? Not unwelcome. I just saw it on my phone. Good. Good. It's become such a pain to remember things about others. They're here one day and gone the next. Yes, because they dare to stand up to you when you make them disappear. If you could please add a remark about the victim's burn to your testimony, Chairman Winner.
Hold it!
You're sure you didn't know about the burn mark? Also, hold on, I didn't even read that. Like, I didn't even know about the burn mark on her hand. You really don't let up, do you? I'm not in the habit of memorizing who has a scar on their hand and who doesn't. Can't wait till we never have to hear Winner empty those hand goggles. The slurping of the liquid in his eyes. Can't wait for his beard to get burned off. That wasn't just any old scar. I'd say it's pretty noticeable, in fact. I hope he gets burned alive at the stake like he's Joan of Arc. Perhaps under normal circumstances. But now that I think about it, Miss Ringer did always wear gloves. Truth be told, I wasn't aware of the burn mark until after the incident myself. The victim's hands were always covered by a pair of gloves, but they were inside of her thing. Yeah, she wasn't wearing the gloves. It makes sense, of course. People can be very self-conscious about such things. I can only sympathize, being something of a sensitive soul myself. I hate that I just noticed every time he tugs on his fucking beard during that animation you see water fall out. Don't act as though you know women. I think I know them a little more than you do, Twi. I hope you're not too sensitive to append that statement to your testimony. Little shit. I was talking to Excelsius. I had to take it. Bro loves to jerk his beard. Yabe. I think I've met a woman once. Yeah, I've talked to a couple women before. Like my mom.
Hold it!
She's wearing gloves to hide her burn. So you remember her always wearing gloves. I mean, it was something of a tradition, a trademark of hers, yes. Who knew it was to hide a burn mark? I always imagined it was just a fashion statement. Yeah, she's pulling off the Kyoko kitty kitty look. Does your little friend there have something to hide under all those bandages, I wonder? I've met a woman like your mom. I'm very sorry. I'm sorry you had to witness her. I'm truly sorry. I think you deserve like a compensation package for that unfortunate incident. Who, me? No, I don't have anything to hide. You don't? Not even the stony visage of a cold-blooded murderer? You know who else is a woman? My mom!
Objection!
If anyone here is hiding such a thing, it's you. Oh, I thought you were gonna say me. What, you... That's why I was gonna call you my mom? Gotta do the muscle man voice. And I'll expose your true face. It's the last thing I do. No? Oh, you never fail to entertain, my boy. Go ahead and do your worst. Man, regular show is peak, dude. I need to watch more regular show. I remember I watched like a couple of episodes of it, but I never watched like too many of it. I know earlier this year I went back and I rewatched some Adventure Time episodes because I had like a free subscription thingy to whatever that one was under, HBO Max I think, for a little bit. So I was like, okay, I'll watch some Adventure Time before this expires. So, Miss Ringer always wore gloves. That reminds me of something. I should look over all the evidence again. Yes, I know.
Hold it!
Just gotta press him, and then we're good. You never had any trouble with her professionally. Oh, don't be so silly, my boy. I'm far too important these days for such trivialities. And by all accounts, her works are unimpeachable. Also, hold on. I know we had this picture. That might be what we had to do, but didn't they talk about something? Was it with this? Yeah, one of the people recorded had a prominent burn. Wait, can I not re-listen to it? Oh, maybe if I click on the thing, it'll play it. But we can't like tell that it's him though, right? I mean, maybe that's what we gotta do? That's quite a bot name. Corrosive Synapse. Besides, our difference in standing meant we hardly ever interacted. If I ever make a bot account, I'm gonna call my bot account SNATCH Sinew. But that doesn't prove you didn't kill her, does it? Can't imagine how bad he smells. God, yeah! With all the liquid and like the burns and everything. Ugh. He probably smells like mold. Well, you would say that, wouldn't you? Anything to save your little friend, hmm? Brushel, on the other hand, smells of lovely mint. God, I miss him. Yeah, that's a good thing about Brushel. He knows what's good. Mint. It certainly seems that Miss Ringer had some personal interest in you, at least.
Indeed, indeed. But I can't for the life of me imagine why. Too bad, so sad. Without a motive, you can't logic your way into pinning this on me.
Putting Brushel in a blender and making mint drink. Oh, I want some! Can I have some? God, I want ice cream so bad. Maybe it's cause it's my throat. I just want like a milkshake so bad. I don't got no ice cream. You can drink as much Brushel you want. Maybe it's a bad thing, but whenever I get sick, I wanna eat ice cream. I could go for some mint ice cream now, actually. Yeah, right? I think I remember my mom told me it's bad for me to have ice cream when I'm sick, but it makes me feel good.
Hold it!
I have no idea at all as to why she was after you. I should have picked some up when I went to the supermarket. Next time for sure. Let's see now. Yeah, that just sounds like some made-up guilt shit. That... Honestly, my mom probably did say that just to guilt me. She was probably frustrated at buying ice cream all the time. It's because Dad's a real catch.
I suppose you could say that, yes. The admirers, they come, and then they go again.
You couldn't even dream of being like my dad. Yeah, he's a catch. He can catch these hands.
Just like Elio.
Oh, you think I'm a cat? You think I'm handsome? Very true. I doubt many ordinary people could quite match his achievements. I'm sure try calling me a catch isn't grouping me together with Excelsius as someone that he wants to punch. Surely he's just saying that I'm handsome. It's remarkable, really, to have so many people come into a life and then for so many leave it. At least Elio doesn't smell like salt, wet, burnt hair, and lighter fluid.
I certainly won't complain if you chose to leave, Verity, my dear.
Not necessarily. If you're super sick, you might not be eating much, period. And yeah, you need some healthy nutrients, but there's a reason why humans evolutionarily want sugar. Yeah, I know, whenever I'm sick, you know, obviously, the thing you most want is, like, soup. And then, after that, for me, it's ice cream and, like, 7-Up, Mountain Dew. I personally like Sprite most, but the people I have lived with tend to buy Mountain Dew or 7-Up. I personally like the taste of Sprite more, but Sprite tends to help me with my throat issues. Man, I wish I had some Sprite. I know my family has 7-Up, but they don't let me have their soda. Ice cream is good to comfort you when you're sick. Yeah! I like naked stuff the most. Stop lying, that is true. I do love naked drinks. Speaking of Sprite and unhealthy and gross, in the supermarket, I bought this Sprite plus tea thing. What? Excuse me? Sprite flavored tea bags? Is that what that is? Or is it tea flavored Sprite? It's based on a TikTok what? I guess I shouldn't be surprised that there's a TikTok trend.
I think it's far more likely that you'll be the one leaving today. In handcuffs. Yes, very droll. But if you think I'm finished, you will be sorely disappointed.
It's like a limited edition thing? Oh, of course it tastes bad then. Oh god.
I have to think back over what we know about the victim. If you're not sure how to approach this, take another look at the evidence. You just might find a new way to interpret old information. Are you trying to help me, Franziska? I'm trying to help Kay Faraday. I couldn't care less about you. Nice to see she really is worried for Kay. In her own Franziska sort of way.
She's such a tsundere. Okay, let's see. Might be this one? Okay, is the implication that we're gonna say it's this guy?
Objection!
Like, would that work? Nope. Nope. Or maybe it was the other piece of dialogue. I'm gonna try the other one. Blah. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth, it's okay. No.
I'm not about to give up just yet, Kay. I'm going to prove that you're innocent, one way or another.
Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, let me... I'll try with this one, and if it doesn't work this time, I'll try the autopsy report.
Objection!
Nope. Okay. Posted in your Discord and the media channel, along with the horrifying nutrition facts. Oh, let me see. Let me take a look at this. Sprite plus tea. Oh, what the? 123? Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean? Total sugar 61 grams, including 61 grams added sugars, 123%? 230 calories. I think you might die after you drink this, Manzai. Oh, thank you for the raid! Cup of Joe 93! Welcome, welcome! What were you playing? Hi everyone coming in. My name's Elia Laffy. I'm a VTuber from outer space. I like playing JRPGs, RPG Maker horror games, and visual novels. Right now we are nearing the end of Chapter 4 of Miles Edgeworth 2. So if you'd like to avoid spoilers, I completely understand if you gotta go. Also, thank you for the follow, Dejin Blade. Quick, just a little notification. I think I'm coming under with like a sickness, so I apologize if my voice gets like a little weird today. But thank you so much for coming in. All for a drink that tastes honestly meh. Have you ever tried like the Starlight Coca-Cola? They brought it back recently, so it was nice to have it again. Getting down with the sickness, I see. Yep. Reno Dojima, is that a combo of the Final Fantasy Reno and Dojima from Persona 4, or is it just a coincidence that I thought that? Yeah, I'm also sick. Sick of you. You're sick of me? Why are you here then? Huh? Oh, you're sick of me, so you want to see my feet? I see how it is. I never did, but I want to try it. I've had it a couple times, and I still can't pin down what it actually tastes like. But I like it. Yeah, hi there, Cup of Joe. Welcome. It took us 10 tries to raid this stream. Whoa, really? That's crazy. How come? That sounds decent. Yeah, it's pretty good. Remember when I died from combining the Oreo Coke and the Coke Oreos? That shit was bad. Yeah. I didn't bother trying that out since I heard that. I'm like, okay, if Moggy died from that, I'm not gonna bother. But we did it! You play fighting game, friends. None of us know command prompts. Oh, oh wait, what fighting games? We play, I play Skullgirls and Grand Blue. And I play anything else? Not really recently. Not really recently, other than those two. I kind of want to do another Skullgirls one sometime soon. Oh, Dojima from Yakuza. The Reno isn't from Final Fantasy VII, surprisingly. LMAO, even though people do relegate it to him. Oh, huh. Oh, wow. We don't. Oh. We play King of Fighters. Oh, 15 and the occasional Grand Blue. Ooh, I see. Nice. Who do you main in Grand Blue? I still haven't figured out who to main in Grand Blue.
Perhaps you ought to cool your head a little and think things over again. For I lose my cool from wasting my time on meaningless theories.
Oh, I must have made a mistake. Ha! You think you can win against a winner? Think again. My dad's invincible. He's the top of the top. The winningest winner of them all.
Yes, the cheerleading is a little cringe-inducing though, Eustace. Maybe you could give it a rest.
He's no ordinary opponent, that's for sure.
I'll need to plan my approach with the utmost care.
I love Vikala, but Kag is warming up to me. Yeah, I also really like playing as Cagliostro. She probably will become my main. Mega Man Battle Network counts as a fighting game. It's a game, and you fight. And there are fighting game combos for some chips. That's true. Damn, I didn't know the game was sick like that. I also love Potential Man that is Sandalphon. Oh, I love Sandalphon. He's my favorite Grand Blue character. I suck at playing as him, but I love him. Because I also played the Mobage of Grand Blue. I loved what makes the sky blue. I loved that event story so much. Did he just call his son cringe? He did! Last Lord Tag, King of Fighters, City of the Wolves, Guilty Gear Strive, and we're trying to expand more, but the platforms are restricted to some of us. Oh, I see. Oh, nice. Feet cam always feels more like legs cam to me. Yeah, I guess so, because you see my legs too. Maybe I should just move up more so that it's just my feet. Oh, maybe it's this part. Okay, I'm gonna try and submit it one more time. If it's not this, then we'll use the photo.
Objection!
Me and Reno are stuck on PS5. Ooh. Oh, wow. Now it's ankles cam. Gotta go higher. Oh.
Okay, what about now? What about now?
If you raise it more, then you lose the knee fetish demographic. That is true. Also like the thighs. Like, let me see. You get like a little bit of thighs here. I noticed like all of my models pretty much wear shorts. I'm a shorts guy. I'm literally wearing shorts IRL right now too. VCam looks like Elliot had a really bad day to me. What's that supposed to mean? So, well actually no, my Rose model wears long pants. So that's the only one where I don't wear shorts. But the rest of them do. But yeah, I'm always wearing shorts IRL.
So, Miss Ringer always wore gloves. If she did, that raises a rather important question, and highlights quite a contradiction. A contradiction, you say? Really? If we listen again to the conversation that was captured by the stuffed cow, you'll soon see what I mean. I'm always wearing shorts IRL, and then he complains about being cold. Listen! How do I word this? Huh? Wait, are you gonna say something unhinged, Moggy? Anne. I knew it was you the moment I laid eyes on you. You can't hide that burn from me. Nothing to say for yourself? I've waited so long for this day, and now I'll finally have my revenge. It's very dark. I know what Moggy's trying to say. Huh? I don't get the reference. Is it a reference to something? Hang on, Moggy, where you... Oh, wait! I got it with Twy. I got it when I read Twy's message. I need to stop getting choked up. You enter the door to the chat room. Dun 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 dun. Ah! That's 'cause I'm choking. You look like you're hanging from the ceiling. Sayuri's my favorite character in DDLC. Yeah, the entire DDLC cast is great. I love every single one of them. My favorite is Monica, but I have like phases where I'm like, oh my god, Sayori's my fave. Oh my god, I love Yuri. Oh my god, I love Monica. Don't really feel that with Natsuki. Natsuki's kind of the only one that I don't feel that way with. But I have cosplay out of all of the DDLC characters. I've only ever cosplayed as Natsuki. I think the reason I don't feel that with Natsuki is because Natsuki, I don't know, feels, I love them all. I love Sayori, Monica, and Yuri. All three of them. You remember when DDLC did that, but instead of there being Sayori, there's Natsuki? You cosplay her 24/7. I do not! Baka? Manga is literature! We can be reasonably certain that what we just heard is the moment the victim was attacked. Here's the one who I don't feel much about. I never liked quiet characters, or yanderes. Meanwhile, I love quiet characters and yanderes. My favorite character archetype is kureres. So, like, I really like Kirigiri from Danganronpa as an example. I knew it was you the moment I laid eyes on you. You can't hide that burn from me. I assumed that those were the words of the killer. I prefer Chiaki and Kaede. Yeah, I'd say Chiaki's probably my favorite Danganronpa 2 girl. With Kaede, y'all know who my favorite V3 girl is. I don't know those two, because I still gotta play Danganronpa 2 and 3. Oh, you're in for a ride. And where's the problem in that? Seems like a perfectly sensible assumption to me. Maybe I'll stream them all with my mother. Are you gonna wait for 2 times 2? I'm afraid not, Chairman Winner. After we finish Ace Attorney. Okay, so 2x2 will probably be out by that point. Because there's so many Ace Attorney games. For you see, if the victim was always wearing gloves, as you just testified, then the burn mark on her hand should not have been visible to her killer.
Objection.
Objection.
You speak as if gloves can't be easily removed. She could have taken them off during the auction. That's...
But she hadn't. She was still wearing them when I changed places with her. But in the autopsy report, the gloves were off. Interesting. So they must have been on her hands when she was being murdered, too. Love of asexual attorneys. Isn't there someone that loves men here? Well, I mean, I love men, but I'm asexual. Does that count? Yeah, asexual does not mean you're not into men. Yeah, you just don't want to have the dangus dealy doo. You don't count because you're a deviant, though. Huh? Shouldn't it count because I am a deviant, though? What are you saying, my dear? You do know how much trouble you're in, don't you? You can be a deviant asexual. True. Exhibit A, me. True, I love 2D men, and also asexual. Beast. I'm not scared of you anymore. I have Grandma on my side now. Now it's time for you to pay the piper, winner. You dang devil. Oh, that was the grandma talking. I see. So you're both looking to disappear too. Yes, Elio, you are asexual deviant. Oi. I see. So you're both looking to disappear too. That can be arranged. Not this time, Excelsius winner. The only person disappearing will be you.
Objection!
I'm gonna throw you into a ditch and fill it up with water and watch as you drown. Hey, you can't talk to my dad like that! The asexual spectrum is also very complicated, yeah. Like, I am just kind of in general, like, really bad with romance. But, like, I love the heck out of, like, playing, like, otome games and, like, romance visual novels. I'm like, oh, I feel so many emotions, but I don't personally want to do that. So you're both looking to disappear too. Something that a not suspicious person said. Who cares that the burn was covered up? Why does that even matter?
Objection!
Oh, it matters. Because it turns our understanding of the burn mark on its head. I mean, who's carrying around a lighter, buddy? What do you mean? What can the fact that the victim's burn mark was covered up possibly tell us? The murderer had a burn mark too? Wait, I never paid attention to Excelsius. Was he wearing gloves? I don't think he was. He? Think about it like this, Mr. Winner. The victim was wearing gloves, therefore, the burn mark on her hand would not have been visible. In which case, whose burn mark was it that was being referenced in the recording? Somebody who, wasn't the victim? Precisely. This can only mean that the culprit had a prominent burn mark, too. Or to put it another way, I knew it was you the moment I laid eyes on you. You can't hide that burn from me. Those words were spoken not by the murderer, but by the victim. No way!
Objection!
Okay, well, he's not wearing gloves, though. Eustace, my boy, would you mind stepping aside for a sec? I think Winner just needs a good mentor. Winner wears gloves, though. Huh. Look, Miles, it's nice to see you having fun with your little flights of fancy, but let's get serious. I love how we're supposed to believe that they mixed up his deep-ass voice with Rosie's voice. So, the murderer had a burn mark now. Really? Where? Maybe Defender should adopt him after you send his dad to jail. I hope so. That would be really cute. Yeah, I think I hope Eustace gets some good character development after his dad gets shipped off to jail. Your little theory will either take flight or die, depending on your answer here, I'm afraid. He's not messing around. I have to figure out where that burn mark was, and fast. Huh. You see, Mr. Winner, the murderer had a burn mark too. Maybe had multiple burns, like Mr. Burns from The Simpsons, which takes place in Springfield. Spring. Like, which can be found in a bed, like a hospital bed. Dr. Hottie! It's always him. He always causes everything. We gotta check his balls, see if there's burn marks on it, yeah. You're tunnel visioning a bit too much on gloves. There's multiple places a burn mark can be. Maybe... I never really paid attention when he took off his like, goggles either. I don't want to see Excelsius's balls. I wonder where it could have been. All the auction people were wearing disguises, right? Had a freak sandwich press accident. Would probably have to be... Hold on. I honestly can't tell if that's like a burn or not. If that's like shadow or if that's burn. Yes, NH's disguise was different. He had a freak sandwich press accident. Yet in spite of that, the burn marks was visible to the victim somehow, which means... Well, shall we? Enlighten us, why don't you? Obviously, I'm talking about his eyeballs. I'd be the most controlled burn ever if it was in his face. Yeah, he does wear goggles. Where was the murderer's burn mark? I assume you have some evidence. The mask? This? Ringleader wore a white jacket, white gloves, a magenta flower, and a mask. Also had a tattoo on the part of their face the mask didn't cover. Oh. Huh.
Take that!
Here is my evidence. The outfit the ringleader was wearing throughout the auction. Or rather, the outfit you were wearing, Chairman Winner. Oh, and what exactly is that supposed to tell us,
Objection!
Like, the area around his eyes? A suit, white gloves, and a mask. Hold on. This disguise should have covered almost all of your skin. But according to Nurse Needler's testimony, the auctioneer's mask didn't quite cover your entire face. And not only that, she claims to have seen a tattoo on the part that was exposed. But was it a tattoo, or did she simply mistake a burn mark for one? A burn mark? On the face? Maybe chest? Oh?
Objection!
Sorry to interrupt while you're so clearly enjoying yourself, dear boy. But I regret to inform you that none of the committee members had such a burn. Myself included, of course. But, Dad, I mean... Oh shit! Eustace! Alright, he let it slip. Eustace, come on. Tell us he's got a burn there. Eustace, do you think you could be quiet, please? You can be foolish on your own time later. Is the beard fake? Oh, maybe the lower part? Yeah. The part that the mask didn't cover up was like his chin. Well, you may be an annoyance most of the time, Mr. Winner. The mask didn't cover an identifying burn mark, Which is, by the way, a really stupid move for someone trying to hide your identity. I guess maybe he intentionally wanted them to see the burn mark as he killed them or something. I don't know. But on this particular occasion, I'm grateful for your presence. A reaction like that from you, his son, is as good as indicator of the truth as I could have hoped for. And it gives me a much-needed confidence boost concerning another theory of mine.
You're overthinking again? Oh, really? If the beard is fake, then it makes sense. Yeah.
Namely, who that one unexplained item belongs to.
I thought it would have been under his goggles, but the mask did look like it covered the eye, so it would be like the chin area. Or like the neck. What's the matter with Mr. Winner?
I think he might be in shock. After all, he's usually the last to figure things out. But in this case, he seems to have gotten there all too quickly. He knows that his father is indeed the real murderer.
Oh, poor Eustace. Get some head pats. I'll be your new dad. He's sad because he knows the truth? So, it's better not to know the truth at all?
No, Kay. It's what we came here for. It doesn't matter how we get there. The important thing is finding the truth. You yourself told me that once, right when I needed to hear it the most. Oh my god, are they gonna actually like burn him? I hope they burn his beard. Please, please burn the beard. Miles. And now it's time for me to repay the favor and show you the truth of your innocence.
Only problem with the fake beard theory. This means he decided to look like that on purpose.
He thought it looked cool, but it's actually just cringe. Damn.
I want to know too, the truth of what really happened. So please, Mr. Edgeworth, won't you show me?
I very much intend to. Oh, you don't know when to give up, do you? Where is this burn, then? Perhaps you could point it out to me? But you can't, can you? Because it's nowhere to be found. Just like your evidence that I'm the killer.
Yeah. Hunt for contradictions all you like. You won't find any. Because he's my dad. A winner through and through. Poor guy.
Objection!
He's on that copium.
I understand, Mr. Winner. I completely understand why you don't want to believe it's true. But if you ignore the truth now, you'll regret it for as long as you live.
Dad, what do I do? He's coping and seething. I don't think he's seething. Probably malding too.
Well, maybe the other winner is seething and malding for sure.
He's gonna be seething that beard in a second.
I just don't understand it. How could I have raised such an utter buffoon? If you really wish to help your father, Eustace, you can try thinking on your own for once in your life, you useless nitwit.
Ooh. But I try all the time, Dad. All I do is try. I went to the school you wanted me to go to. I aced every test. Look at my jacket. They only give those to the valedictorian. I did everything you told me to. I worked like crazy and graduated top of my class. This poor boy.
Buffoon,
Y'all, this bastard has a burn mark on his.
barely raised him.
I tried to be just like you and win as many trophies as I could.
Objection!
simpering simpleton, aren't you? I wonder if that reflex that he does, where he like hits himself with that. I hope I'm wrong, but like, what if he does that because his dad would do that to him? And that's why he like does that whenever he says something like that to him. Cause I've been noticing that he does that tick whenever his dad like, especially like gets angry at him. On his what? Eustace, on his what? Don't cut off. Those tests you aced at the school give you perfect scores on all of them. Those debate and speech competitions you won, the judges were all friends of mine. You never even realized that much. There's no hope for you, I'm afraid. None at all. You're no son of mine. Even you must see that. I can only give these characters so many animations. Oh, did you see Gamel's, like, sprite overlaying on the nurse lady there for a second? Yeah, I think it's more he's nervous and a little clumsy. Yeah, maybe. Oh, gone. My own son. They all leave in the end. Oh, I mean, even when he was trying, he was failing. He did it all for me. Then you should have tried harder. You're a disgrace. She could overlay with me. Oi. God, this guy is a absolute asshole. You don't deserve to be a father. And you certainly don't deserve to be chairman of this committee. Even I feel sorry for the boy now. Poor Mr. Winner. She could lay over me, happy? No, that's even worse. Explain yourself, Chairman Winner. Just what do you think your son is to treat him in such a way? Oh, so now you defend the child. Where was this last chapter? When we found out that that guy just abandoned his child. Huh, Gavel? Only now do you grow a conscience. Okay. Okay. Alright. An utterly useless pawn sounds about right. She could enjoy a layover fight with me. She thinks she is with the group. You're one to talk, Verity. She could grow my conscience. I think you're missing a certain point. What, the fact that she heard that the guy abandoned his child and didn't say, wow, that's kind of fucked up. You tried to worm your way into my trust by using Eustace too. I think she might be a little bit dumb. I cannot deny it. However, I have never thought of him as a mere pawn. He may not be a naturally gifted prosecutor, but he tries. In some ways, he tries harder than anybody. If she's so ready to attack Excelsius, why was she working with the committee so much? That's what I've witnessed during my time with him. You would call him useless? How could you? I think she was trying to be undercover. Maybe.
Objection.
She was just bad at it. Oh, because he is Verity, my girl. He is utterly incapable of doing anything I ask of him. I guess that makes sense, because I did feel like her characterization felt like it did like a 180, but that would kind of explain things a bit more if it was undercover. She told the line and hoped Edgeworth would save the day or something. Ah. She was basically going with what Excelsius Eustace wanted despite her actual thoughts. So go shit all over the place. Alright, I'm gonna go shit all over the place. I'm sorry, Twy. Like Excelsius just said, you used him to get close to me.
Mr. Edgeworth, I entrust my offering to the goddess to you, so that you may use it to call her final judgment onto Excelsius Winner. That is some shit-ass plan. I guess if they were gonna lose, she'd probably wind up, like, ditching the plan. Thank you, Your Honor. I've been more than ready to do so. If the ringleader had a visible burn mark on their face that night... A shit-ass plan? You mean the plan that's currently working? Then it would follow that Chairman Winner is currently hiding that mark somehow. How exactly was he dressed during the auction? I do like to have the idea that she went undercover by getting close to, like, Eustace and then seeing how his dad treated him and, like, really, like, feeling bad for him and actually, like, growing, like, to care for him as, like a guardian figure or something. I mean, it really does feel like the plan was hope Edgeworth does your job for you. Yeah, I guess she was ordered to make Edgeworth, like, lose his job as a prosecutor. That kind of puts everything into a bit more context for me. That will be the key to solving this case at last. Say what you want about writing's morality. She got what she wanted. So we can't call that a bad plan. True. Now then, your answer, please. Which piece of evidence will help us to reveal the burn mark on the culprit's face? The mask? The mask? The mask? The masks?
Take that!
Take a look at this if you would. Oh, that feels like a general. Nope. Okay. I don't understand. I just don't understand. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Fair, but I think she's a dumb poo-poo head check me. I mean, she was undercover. Yeah. Okay. The burn mark we're looking for is hiding on just the other side of that difference. I think we need to find a piece of evidence that will help us reveal it and shove it in his face. Oh, do I need to do the statement that actually observed that about the mask, maybe? Is it this? No. Wait! Hold on. Hold on. Wait! He's wearing... Is he wearing the wavy wig? Wait! Hold on. I might be wrong, because that would be a beard. But...
Take that!
Hold on. Really? Recall Nurse Needler's testimony, if you will. There was one thing we never quite resolved. A wig can be a beard. I guess that's true. Or something, depending on how you style it, maybe? I don't know. The second wig, the one that wasn't used. I seem to remember it being wavy. What are you two talking about? And it's the same hair color. Nurse Needler apparently found some very interesting items when she went to swap places with the victim. And what do they have to do with the burn mark? What she found were two wigs. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Kamada. One was intended to make her look more like the victim. But what was the other one for? Oh, hey, Francisca. Fancy meeting you here. Didn't think you'd show up in the game about your adopted brother. Yeah, hi, Barn. I don't suppose it was meant to be a spare. It doesn't take a huge leap of imagination to see the truth. Compare Chairman Winner's current appearance to that of the ringleader as it was described to us. Everyone is uncomfortable at the thought of this fake beard. Stop it! Stop staring at me! I hope he's bald with a single hair like a baby. I agree. I hope that. I hope he's bald. One very prominent difference presents itself. His face, or rather, what's around it. I like Franziska. We all like Franziska. So true. I had a crush on her growing up, and basically every female Ace Attorney character, to be honest. That's honestly super valid. There's so many, like, hot Ace Attorney women. You mean... It wasn't a wig after all? Indeed. Not a wig intended to go on the top of the head in any case. Snatch that wig! It was a fake beard all along, wasn't it, Excelsius Winner? Snatch that wig! Yeah! No! This? Why? This is all my own, dear boy. How very unkind of you to suggest otherwise.
Objection!
You are amongst friends here. We saw how your son reacted when he realized the truth. And how he desperately tried to cover for you, even in light of his realization. Yet you still feared that he might expose you. So rather than take that risk, you bullied him until he couldn't take it anymore. Even Wendy Oldbag. Damn, I thought I was a gilf lover. Basically every. Plus, young Oldbag from the manga isn't bad. Wait, really? I've never seen young Oldbag. What'd she look like? Because he knew. He knew that your beard hides a prominent burn mark. Chairman Winner, I insist that you remove your beard this instant. Holy shit. He got his beard burned! Yippee! Finally! There it is. The burn mark. Mia Fey for life. Damn, I'm good. Mods, rip that man's beard off. I don't care if there's glue holding it on. Justice must be served. I had to hold back so much when you kept making jokes about burning his beard. I'm so glad they actually did that. Mr. Edgeworth, for bringing evil to justice before the eyes of the goddess, you have my thanks. No, thank you. I couldn't have done it without you. He is bald. Finally, that gross-ass beard is gone. Thank you, Ace Attorney. That's all I wanted with this case. Excelsius Winner, in the name of the goddess, I hereby pronounce my verdict. In the matter of the murder of Miss Rosie Ringer, this court finds you guilty. April 6, 9:44 a.m. Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence. Chamber. Mr. Edgeworth, I can't thank you enough. Jesus Christ, where did he get that lighter? From the convenience store. You never gave up on me, even when I gave up on myself. That was very kind of you. There's no need to thank me. Yo, this is getting lit. He looks less gross without the beard. He's still gross in the soul, though. As a prosecutor. No, as a friend. It was the least I could do. Mr. Edgeworth, rejoice. I've learned that Chairman Winner has been safely delivered to the detention center. The search for the missing auction hammer continues. However, seems pretty inconvenient. We are talking about Chairman Winner here, so it's highly likely that it has already been destroyed. Unless you want to commit arson. I do want to commit arson! In addition, there is one other matter I must inform you of. The chairman made a rather strange statement. According to him, the letters were not part of his plan. What? How could that be? Oh, it's low quality, but I posted Young Old Bag in media. It's officially unofficial. Oh, let me... She looks like a Persona 3 character. Huh. It kind of looks like the Persona 3 art style a little bit. Rosie, thanks so much for agreeing to help with my plan. Now we can both get what we want. It claims that he and Miss Needler found this letter on Miss Ringer's person. Thank God, because I was trying to find Young Old Bag on Google Images, but all I kept finding was fan art of Edgeworth interrogating Maximilian Pegasus from Yu-Gi-Oh! What? Excuse me? Is there multiple of that? And that they then found a second letter on Kay's unconscious body. From their contents, the letter seems to ones of correspondence. It was in an official manga of various Ace Attorney stories made by various mangaka. Uh-huh. How many were kissing? So, he left to the conclusion that they must have been working with each other. That's quite the conclusion to jump to. As he read the letters, that's when he came up with the idea to frame Miss Faraday for Miss Ringer's murder. So he decided to place the victims in a very conspicuous place. Namely, in her left chest pocket. Sounds to me like he's just trying to make excuses for himself. Okay, correction. It wasn't interrogation. They were out to dinner and Phoenix caught them. What is this? Oh! Very interesting. I was never expecting to see this kind of a crossover. Yes, I certainly thought the same. Perhaps it was some sort of last-ditch ploy on his part. But it matters not. He will answer to the goddess now. Never change Google Images. Keep being as unhinged as ever. Actually, Google, you can keep being unhinged, but stop giving me AI image results when I Google something, okay? Okay. And under her scrutiny, said strategies cannot hope to succeed. He will not escape justice. Also, maybe stop showing me inflation stuff too. That would also be appreciated. Unless it's really funny inflation, then it's fine. Just type negative. Wait, does that work? Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna search something up and see if I'll see like AI art. Other than like the first couple results. Maybe Riza Atelier. What is her name? Iselin Stout. It's probably gonna be some AI art of her. I need to confirm this, because this might just change my life. Wait, I remember one person that I would see AI art of when I googled her. Amane Kazuryu. Maybe I just looked up Amane. I think I just looked up like Amane Devil Survivor. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I saw a really good Amane art. I had to look at it for a second. Okay, anyway. Yep, there, okay. There's AI art. Now put in negative AII. Well, it still show up. Oh, it doesn't! Good. Okay. Good to know. I didn't know that. Maybe stop looking for inflation images, Benoy. I don't look up inflation. You can never escape inflation. I'm heavily considering switching away from Google as a search engine because, man, I do not want AI answers. Yeah, I hate... Please make the AI bubble burst faster. I'm so tired. Maya Faye demands cheeseburgers. God, she looks like some character from like a puzzle game or something. I did not want to know how Raditz got SSJ4 by selling drugs on the Brox. Cough, simp, cough, share please, cough. Yeah, here, hold on. Let me look it back up. There was one of her like laying down. Here, I'll send it to you right now. Twy. Don't worry, I have an un-AI art of Amane Kazuryu for the masses. Oh? This is the one that I was looking at? No, but it's very nice. Very nice art. Also, I tried looking into her code, but apparently Australia is pretty locked down for region keys, and my second rep is only North America and Japan associated. Aw, darn it. What the ever-loving hell did I join to? Talking about AI art, I guess. I had to scroll down the sponsor results and the AI overview. God. That's okay. I appreciate it checking. It fucking sucks. The inflation art? Wait. One of her laying down? Do you want Twy to die? Well, too late. I already sent it to him. Unhand it, Fiend. I understand why you had to pause. Here, I'll send it to you too, or not Twy. I'll send it to you too, Barn. There you go. I didn't know Australia was so crazy about the whole game stuff. It's wild how bad they price stuff for you all. Yeah, it's like 100, over 100 Australian in Moggy's area, right? And it was so cool at first. It was neat to be able to type in a thing and have a picture instantly. Huh. This does kind of look like a statue of Shrek in Central Park. Technology's so cool, but it's just oversaturated now, and it's just trying to replace real art. Trying to replicate photos, like why? Yeah, when they steal, I liked that like primitive AI thing people used for a bit that did like Shrek stuff. A lot of people did. I liked those because it didn't learn from artwork, as far as I'm aware, because it all looks sucky, but like it was good. Yep, Australia games market is fucked. Wait, what are we saying? Sending? Here, I'll just post it in the Discord. I'll just post it in the Discord. Here's the Amane art I saw. I understand why you had to pause. I'm glad you've seen the light, Barn. Is it Gavel? I want it too. It is not. It is Amane Kazuryu. $108. I get it. Yeah, that That was the art I saw, okay? That is a good art. Okay, I'm gonna delete it now, okay? Because I don't want people to be like, why did Elio just randomly post this art of Amane laying down? Oh, I think someone deleted it for me. Thank you. It will live on in our memories. And in your DMs. Let's do one. I bet it was Dwarf. It probably was Dwarf. Judge Cavell. Before you he probably saw Twy reacting with the dog emotes and deleted it. Down Dad Elio. No, I like Down Dad. I was thinking, I feel like it was Dwarf. Yeah, I feel like if anyone would delete it, it would be Dwarf. Cause Jackie and Barn aren't like that. Why did Elio post this random art of this character he's fixated about? Is not something someone in your server would ever ask. I guess that's true. Before you go, can you tell us what you know about how Chairman Winner came to murder Miss Ringer? There's more there, isn't there? Yes, and I suppose you've earned the right to the whole truth. Miss Ringer once had a lover, a press photographer. He was investigating the underground auctions as a freelance journalist. Can't even just gift it to Moggy either because her price is above 10% of how much it would cost me. Yeah, that sucks. But before he could uncover the truth behind the auctions, he was disappeared. All Miss Ringer was left with were the memories and personal effects of her lover. Wait, what are we trying to gift Moggy? Sonic Racing. It's okay. I'll just wait for a sale. I really appreciate it though. Yeah, I hope you can get it in some way soon, Moggy. And so, seeking revenge on Chairman Winner, she made her appearance at the auction. Unfortunately for her, her opponent struck first. I see. So that's the story behind this case. While the goddess does not condone acts of wanton vengeance, Miss Ringer's actions have exposed Chairman Winner's crimes at last. So, that was your real goal? You were tasked with exposing Excelsius Winner and the corruption at the heart of the committee. Does anyone know what happened to Mr. Winner? I'm afraid I haven't been able to get in touch with him. Do you have any idea why? I was trying to get Moggy Sonic Racing Crossworlds, but I don't have access to Australian Steam keys. Wait, are Steam keys like locked by region? Or even gifting them due to region restrictions and the Australian Sega rep I don't have access to. I had no idea Steam keys are region locked. Really? I had no idea. Wow. Probably because I wasn't there for him just now when he needed me most. Everyone's saying yeah. Oh, I really feel bad for him. I remember I once got a Mega Man key for Russia. Really? Yeah, Steam keys are restricted. In Australia, looking into it is crazy locked down due to currency conversion. Wow. I could do nothing with it, not even sell it. Yeah, because I imagine probably not too many people. Yeah, huh. That's crazy. It's like if you buy stuff off Humble Bundle, it just like converts it to whatever region you're at or something? Or can you even buy Humble Bundles outside of America? Yeah? Oh, okay, so it converts it. Well, don't pity him too much. At least he knows the truth now. And no matter how hard it might be, he'll need to learn to accept it. If he can't, he'll never be able to move on with his life. Trust me. Oh, yeah. She can say that because she knows how it feels to have your dad be a murderer. Damn. Yeah, Francisco would know, yeah. A father's influence isn't easily erased. But in time, he can hopefully try and change his ways, and Edgeworth can say that too! Man! Absent father game! Humble Bundle flags it telling you what regions codes can be activated in, but that's just on their side. It can still have restrictions imposed on the country side of things. Huh. You're right. You've gotta be. Can I change too, I wonder? Can I move on with my life? You must move on with the truth. Crap's whip in emotional understanding. Are you okay, Kay? How's that head feeling? I'm fine. Thank you. I'm so sorry, Kay. You were my patient. I had a responsibility to you. Instead, I let them accuse you of... Ouch! Dang right. We ain't just in the business of fixing bodies, missy. The mind's where it all begins. No, he can't. A father's influence. Sir, you became a prosecutor. True, his father was never a murderer. He was a murderer. He was a murderer. He had murder dad and murderer dad. The murderer dad murdered the murder dad. You're right, Grandma. Speaking of which, how's your memory? It's like, with a little more time, maybe I'll be able to remember some more. Please forgive me, but I had better be on my way. Also, can we talk a bit about you guys? I've been thinking about this a bit ever since, you know, Francisca said that. I think, can you guys imagine how fucked up it is to be Francisca? Because, like, almost right after she found out that her dad was, like, a murderer, and who, like, I believe they get, like, the death sentence of this game, right? So Manfred's fucking dead, for one, that she had to come to terms with. And then, like, in the second game, Miles had, like, that whole thing where he was like, Miles Edgeworth chooses death. That's fucked up for Francisca to have to go through both of those, like, relatively close to each other. Because she thought Miles was dead. Yeah, but they knew Edgeworth was alive. Well, I didn't mean... This game has the death sentence? I'm pretty sure, yeah. Whoa. When the hell did Ace Attorney confirm that getting convicted gets the death sentence? Okay, maybe I'm wrong. But I thought Manfred was dead. Maybe he killed himself? Dahlia Hawthorne. Yeah. Right, that was it. Yeah, so he did get the death sentence then. It just, I think the thing is, like, he was on death row or something? I don't know. Like, he is dead, but it was never confirmed how he died. We have at least one confirmed death sentence, so it's reasonable to think Manfred also got it. Yeah. I am to preside over the trial of Fifi Lagarde in a bit. The Bronco Knight case, huh? Who's the defense attorney?
It was supposed to be Miss Ringer, but as she is no longer with us, we are still in the process of finding her replacement.
The question is, when did he get it? Yeah. Huh. We could ask that man.
Miss Ringer was scheduled to represent Warden Lagarde. And of course, until we find Eustace, there's nobody to act for the prosecution either.
But yeah, Francisca knew Edgeworth was alive. Same with Phoenix. Oh, okay. So I guess it wasn't as fucked up, but still a bit, you know. I still imagine that would feel a bit too soon of a thing. Even if she knew that it wasn't, you know.
In any case, I must take my leave.
That's why Phoenix was so mad at him and why Francisca wanted to beat Phoenix.
Wait, please. What about Mr. Edgeworth's badge? What's gonna happen to it now? With its chairman under arrest, the committee's activities have been suspended for the time being. So to answer your question, it's complicated.
He thought Edgeworth just left out of cowardice for losing, and Francisca thought if she beat Phoenix, he'd come back. She should have beat me. Oi! Oi! Oi!
It's all up to the goddess now.
But...
Don't worry about it, Kay. It's a consequence of my own making. And I assume you did not mean to change your mind? Of course not. I chose the path of the truth, and I chose it willingly. With Chairman Winner out of the picture, justice is in the hands of the righteous once more. If you did wish to follow the path of the prosecutor again, Mr. Edgeworth, I would be more than happy to facilitate such a decision. It's very kind of you to offer, but I can't accept your help at this time. I can't ask for my badge back when I'm not even sure if I want it anymore. I see. It seems we are destined to continue on different paths then. Well, I trust you'll keep my badge safe until they converge again. With all I have. In the meantime, I have here a token of the goddess's mercy. You may return this notebook to its rightful owner. Kay's promise notebook. It seems it was due to be sold in the auction. And with the name Kay written on its cover, Chairman Winner made the connection immediately and knew who it belonged to. It was the same name as the one in the letters, after all. The letters he claimed to know nothing about? I suppose he insisted he didn't prepare them. Yes, he also had something else to say. Apparently, he thought that Miss Faraday was after her notebook, and that Miss Ringer was after his life. And that their respective goals are what led them to cooperate and infiltrate the auction together. Unfortunately for him, he misread the situation completely. It was all just happenstance. If Kay had known a defense attorney who was also a member of the committee, there's no way she wouldn't have told me. That just isn't like her.
Oh, what's this? Who invited my man Blood? Bro thinks he's on the team. So true. Get your ass out of this shot. You ain't with our crew.
Your belief in her is touching. Well, the notebook did become part of Chairman Winner's cover-up scheme. It is also a treasured possession of Miss Faraday's. Which is why I would like for her to have it back, as I am sure worth the goddess.
Thank you.
I pray that it helps her to recover her lost memories.
I was googling something and the suggestions were like, does Phoenix Wright have a wife? Yes. His wife is Edgeworth.
Is everything alright?
Judge Cavell wanted me to return something important to you. Dwarf, could you confirm the accusation that you deleted the art Helio posted? He said he was going to delete it, so you just beat me to it. I see. And what have we learned?
Don't push the pool door.
Thank you for your cooperation. It doesn't seem like an efficient use of your time when you could delegate. Wait! Wait! This is what this. Isn't that. I've seen this image used before, but I did not see it as the notebook. That's exactly what you think. Mods, post the Miles Edgeworth handing you the clown certificate image, please.
Always greet people with a smile, even people you don't know. Never cry in front of strangers. Daddy, I wrote them all down, Daddy. Yeah, I'm gonna keep all my promises and be a real hero when I grow up, just like you.
There we go. There's the image. Has anyone remade it yet for the HD edition? Such a good image. Holy shit. Hold on, I'm actually gonna... This goes up. This goes up on the fridge. It's such a good image. Oh, did someone remake it? Judge Cavell wanted me to iron his delusions even better. You should show us your certificate someday. Shut the hell up. I don't have a Clown University certificate! Where should I put this? Right here is good. I'm sorry, Jackie, but the Clown University comes first. You drop out of clown college. Shut the hell up. If I dropped out, then I'm not a clown. The only thing worse than graduating Clown University is flunking out of Clown University. He dropped out of Clown University. I did not! I didn't even go to Clown University!
I forgot to write one down. The most important promise of all. Promise number 5. Always try your hardest to learn about things you don't understand.
No, he was rejected. Shut up. You will always be a clown in my heart. I don't want to be a clown in your heart. No. Oh, wait. I don't have that set up for this model. Man. Are you able to be refunded? Can you refund yourself, Barn? Alright.
I remembered it just how you said it. And now I'll never forget it. Always try your hardest to learn about things you don't understand. That's right. I have to try.
She's yeeking out. Boy.
Second Yatakarasu, an assistant to Mr. Edgeworth.
Any other? Okay. There you go. Well, You can unpause it now. Sorry, Barn. No, he didn't get a certificate. Elio got his doctorate from Clown University. Even you, Kamada! Even you! Excellent. Now you can do it, Barn. I hate it here. I hate it here. It's so nice to see him, like... It's so nice to see Kay like this. Yeah, she's so cute. 4 minutes, 12 minutes of Clown Elio. I think you're like messing up the program, Barn. Because it's set on a timer. Hold on. Here. Hey, there's our PhD in buffoonery here. I will continue to redeem it every time it goes away, okay? So 3 more times. Do not redeem it, because it's on a timer. And apparently redeeming it while it's on the timer apparently disables it. So don't do that, chat. Okay, is that really you? Can't say I'm not a little bit embarrassed, but yeah, I'm back. And I couldn't have done it without you, Mr. Edgeworth. You never stopped helping me, even when I was totally lost and couldn't remember anything. Once again, I have caused issues with your tits by simply being whimsical. This isn't on tits. This is just VTube Studio. You pulled a Mitsuko Tsukimi on me. Thank goodness. You certainly seem to be back. Hey, so this is the real you, huh? Welcome back. It's so good to know you're better. I can sleep easy now. Now that you found it, don't you dare go losing that memory of yours again, young lady, you hear? Miss Needler, Dr. Hertz, thanks a lot for looking after me. If you really are better, how about you get out of them danged hospital duds? Oh yeah, I washed all your clothes for you. Here. I thought they were with Detective Gumshoe. He handed them over to us after they came back from forensics. And did he happen to mention if forensics found anything of note? I didn't ask. Anyway, never mind that now. Put them on, Kay. I want to see. Wait, what about her bandages? Surely it's too soon to remove them. Oh, it's probably fine. She may have taken a big old bump to the head, but she wasn't really hurt otherwise. God, I think Needler is like super cute, bro. I love her animations. I love me a caring woman. I love nurses and mommies and maids. Probably fine. But then, why all the bandages in the first place? Prevention is better than cure. A stitch in time saves 9. Those are just a few of my mottos. Both of which sound like painfully annoying practices for your patients. Okay, transformation time. Yeah, now this is what I'm talking about. Fits like a stolen glove. That smile suits you better too. As it always did. Thanks to you too, Miss Von Karma. I'm so glad you showed up when you did. I simply came when Scruffy asked me to. I'm sure he'll be very happy to see that you're back to your old self too. Speaking of Gummy, where is he? Who knows? Perhaps the well of his devotion ran dry when a certain someone threw away his badge. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, go find him. Anyway, I have to be going.
and I'll be taking those two with me.
Wait, what's gonna happen to them?
Acting as an accomplice in a murder and forging an autopsy report 18 years ago. Their crimes can't be allowed to go unpunished. Death penalty. But the fact that Excelsius Winner coerced them into cooperating will, of course, be taken into account.
Don't you worry about us, Kay. As long as Grandma and me are together, we'll be alright.
Take care, Kay Faraday. Until we meet again, half death penalty. We just cut off half of your body.
Oh, cool. Her memory's back. Cool. Anyway, get changed, Kay. I love a woman in uniform.
Put on the maid outfit right now. So, Kay. I know you only just got your memory back, but I need to ask you some questions.
Sure. Ask away.
What happened the day you lost your memory? What were you doing? 206 bones in the human body, so they will simply break 103 of their bones to make it half-death.
Let's see. Somebody asked me to meet them at Gourd Lake.
What's with everyone wanting to meet at Gourd Lake? And then a murder occurring.
But I didn't know who it was. So there I was, just looking up at the moon when somebody in a red raincoat started walking toward me.
It was Gordy!
He must have drugged me somehow because that's when I fell unconscious.
Oh. What? I'm not sure I follow. So that explains the, like, gap in her memory. Holy shit, Kay, get out of there. That's Zero! Don't get on the boat! Kay was at Gourd Lake, looking up at the moon.
Anyway, when I came to, I was on the roof of this building. I was in a daze and stumbling around up there when I saw the person in the red raincoat again, but they were lying on the ground.
Zero? Wait, why not? He's a good Reploid. Wrong Zero! Wrong Zero!
I was so surprised. I stumbled backward. Speaking of Zero and Zero Escape, we will be returning to it next week. In fact, in 3 days, we'll be returning back to Virtue's Last Reward. And we will be giving a summary because it has been like almost 2 years since I played Virtue's Last Reward. So, get ready for that. Yippee!
My murder mystery fun time. Zero may cry. It's MVC Zero. Watch out.
And then I was falling and everything went dark.
Listen, Zero's a hero. Not when it's Zero Escape Zero. I'm getting my story summary prepared. Thank you, Barn.
When I came to the second time, I couldn't remember anything.
The only thing I remember from when we played Virtue's Last Reward was the little teapot part. And that was not the game, that was me being dumb. If you place a 0 after 1, you get yourself a 10. See how easy that is? 10. 1 plus 0 equals 1. Oh boy, I gotta get myself ready for being... The number is 25. 2 plus 5 equals 7.
The person in the red raincoat. Who in the world were they? I'm sure they were walking in midair. Ugh, thinking about it's making my head hurt.
Just breathe, Kay. You only just got your memory back. You're still confused. I imagine the root cause of your confusion is...
Your memories of 2 different locations? I imagine things are all mixed up in your mind because you're at Gourd Lake 1 minute and then at the top of Big Building the next. Yeah, for those that don't know, Zero Escape is another murder mystery kind of game. But also kind of like a puzzle game. Because you get like, in like escape rooms. So that's why it's called like Zero Escape. You gotta escape the room. Zero Escape is just Ace Attorney, but good. But Ace Attorney is good. Or Danganronpa, but good. Excuse me. Are you saying Ace Attorney's bad? Barn? Are you saying Ace Attorney isn't good? I'm fine with you saying that about Danganronpa. It's my... You better mean it's great. I'm one of those people that recognizes that Danganronpa is bad, but I still like it. So I can understand that. But Ace Attorney? You better mean it's great, because great Ace Attorney. I haven't played any, but that is so true. I'm saying Zero Escape has Phi, and Ace Attorney has a distinct lack of Phi. It's got Gavel, Mia Fey, true, true. Gavel, yes, yes. Luna. Alice. Danganronpa is trash, but it's the good trash, just like Neptunia franchise. See, you get it, Kamada. I also like the Neptunia franchise, even though I know it's trash. I legit don't like Alice. Neither do I, to be fair. You just think she's hot. It's like Rosa. It's like Rosa. We all can recognize that Rosa is hot. But she sucks. Zero Escape is exactly like Mega Man Battle Network, except without battle chips, net navies, or jacking in. All ice bitch, and all ice bitch. Lotus is the only character with that physical appearance that I like. Yeah, Lotus is great. Oh, also, since we were talking about Street Fighter earlier, I believe the person that does the art for Zero Escape does the art for Street Fighter as well. All I remember from Zero Escape is that one belly dancer girl. Yeah, Lotus! Love Lotus. Without jacking in, what is the point? And because you saw the moon in both locations, your mind blended your memories of the two together. Huh? But those are two totally different places. I know I was pretty out of it. I don't think I could have gotten them confused that easily. Fun fact that the character designer for Zero Escape also made Pepsi Man. Oh, I thought it was Street Fighter, but maybe I was thinking of Pepsi Man. Common error on my part. I'm sure it's very easy for everyone to mix up Pepsi Man and Street Fighter, right? I believe these things on the roof may have made you more likely to become confused. A tree?
Take that!
There are two key similarities between the scene down by Gourd Lake and here on top of the big building. Cherry blossoms and food stands.
Wait, you're right!
Those similarities are what caused your memories of both places to overlap. The person in the red raincoat wasn't walking in midair. Pepsi Man always looked like he fits in Kamen Rider. He kinda does. Yeah. I should do a stream of Pepsi Man someday.
And Yonoid.
They were walking towards you from across the park. But in your blurry memories, that same sight played out over the viewing platform instead.
No way.
I refuse to play Bubsy though.
Who steals a great thief's memories, huh? That's just cheating.
Even still, this doesn't answer the question of who attacked Kay in the park. Was it the person in the red raincoat she saw? That an Amber Alert? Did you hear that?
Sounds like it's coming from up in the storeroom. Come on, let's go take a look. Well, holy, I smell another scoop in the oven.
You're still here? Is it Eustace?
Is your sister doing something? April 6th, 9:53 a.m. 51st floor storeroom. It's coming from this little gadget here, Mr. Edgeworth. Girl, get that camera out of here. This transceiver. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before. It's still going! I'm no good with technology. Come on, you have to pick up. Fine, I'll do it. Gomen Uf-chan. Who is this? Hey, this is Edgeworth. Wait, what? That's Junpei? Does not look like Junpei. What? That's Junpei? What the fuck? When did he get red eyes and purple hair? What the hell? Okay, if you could refrain from answering strange calls for me. Yes, it is. What? You're thinking of Uchikoshi being the designer for Pepsi Man. Kinu Nishimura did the character designs for Zero Escape. Ah, that was it. Oh. Wait, Uchikoshi? You mean the guy that wrote Isomnium Files? Designed Pepsi Man? Yeah, Uchiko. What? What? Mr. Edgeworth, he designed Pepsi Man? He's a wacky, wonderful guy. I knew that he worked on the game. Like, he was the director, but he designed him too? What? Yes, that is what I'm saying. Mr. Edgeworth, I presume. Wait, oh, is this the killer? I know that voice. Shelly the Killer. Of course, Shelly the Killer's gotta come back in. Congratulations on another case solved. Yet I can't truly say it's been fully resolved, can you? I'm sure you've noticed by now that there was a mastermind at work, orchestrating the entire incident. How did you even know about this case? He came back to farm more aura. That's not what's important right now. Okay, so the next case is gonna be connected to this. And then it's gonna like tie up like literally every case together. Probably. Let's focus on this certain individual for the time being, shall we? I've indeed been wondering myself if somebody else should have been involved. If not, how are we to explain the piece of evidence that proved so damning to Kay's case? No way! An evil mastermind? But who? Who indeed? Perhaps you could share your thoughts? What is the evidence in question that points to somebody else's involvement? Someone else's involvement? The key card? Yeah, we still have never submitted the key card ever, I don't think. Is that just a... Oh, maybe... It's talking about this? Because I initially thought that was K. But if it's Shelly the Killer... Is it? Anyway, Nishimura did work on a bunch of Street Fighter and other Capcom games, so Elio is right. Looks right?
Take that!
The letter K supposedly wrote to the victim. Yeah, I don't remember ever writing that.
So, who did? Who would prepare such a thing? I know I'm not the only one who would like to know. And how do we know it wasn't you? Now, why would I do a thing like that, I believe the truth can only fully come to light in a court of law. But since you've had your badge revoked, that is no longer an option. So, how will it all end? I, for one, will be watching from the sidelines with interest. Even knows about my badge? Oh, and one last thing. I do hope you won't betray my trust in you. Now, I bid you farewell.
Beep. What the heck did he mean by the case hasn't been fully resolved? And why is he so interested in us anyway? Everything's just one giant ball of mysteries.
Seems we've only scratched the surface of this case. But even without my badge, I'm going to carry on doing what I can.
I like the killer. I'd like to be friends with him. Yeah, I'd rather be a friend of his than an enemy of his, that's for sure.
However this ends, one thing's for certain. Come what may, I will expose the truth.
Yay! We did it! We beat episode 4! I think we'll watch like the opening for case 5 at the very least. Wow, we're on the last episode. Eustace character arc? Eustace character development arc? Please? Let's go? Let's fucking go, my son?
Turnabout for the ages.
Congrats, thank you. Huh? What is that? Like a giant. What? Huh? Excuse. What? When did this become Shingeki no Kyojin? Okay.
Eustace killed his dad and is now the ultimate villain.
Huh? What? Huh?
Cowboy, Homestuck, Godzilla, what?
Huh?
Wow. I gotta end now, but what the fuck was that?
It's legally distinct Godzilla. Everyone won. It's Godzilla, but for copyright reasons, it's not Godzilla.
Well, I guess we'll see whatever the hell that was next time. All this and Edgeworth still can't beat Phoenix in a fucking debate.
Okay, I was thinking I was only gonna play Miles Edgeworth, but I am having fun, and my throat isn't impacting me as hard as I thought it would. Like, I do feel like a little bit, I can feel it, but it's not painful. It's just I know something's there, kind of like that, but it's not like painful for me to talk, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna go on a BRB real quick, and I'm gonna get some food to eat, and I think we'll play some Resident Evil 4, cause Dwarf did beat Tales of Vesperia. I don't know if he'd appreciate me playing 4 or not, or if it would just drive him crazy, but I'm gonna play Resident Evil